Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a trade on the Russell here. We're looking at a wave pattern long, and let me just get my orders set here. So the Russell, taking a look at this trade now that we're triggered in, the Russell has been strongly trending up pretty much all morning now. And I mean, in reality, we crossed up to the upside here just shortly after the open, 9:33, we moved up. And we've been up ever since. And now we're coming into, 10 o'clock, a little after 10 o'clock, and we haven't stopped going up. Now, the one big part that I really like about this trade is we had a little bit of a blow off of these highs, a little bit of profit taking, where price came down, gave us a signal reset down here at just before 10 o'clock, 9:58, and then we moved right back up to new highs again. And that's a really strong indication that we're going to see some continued price action. Now, this movement right here that we're seeing, we are a little bit early. We're not coming into the crosshair. We are a little bit away from the crosshair, but the fact that we're so bullish and we're coming into this area early basically gives us a further inclination that we're still really aggressively to the upside. We're coming into these areas that should have taken a lot longer to get there, and we're coming there faster. So we're seeing a little bit of aggressiveness in these markets so far in the movement that we're seeing, at least on the Russell this morning, which is kind of a nice little change of pace. We've been strongly bullish to the upside here on the Russell. I mean, for the past week or two, where we've just been pushing new highs and new highs and new highs, record highs. So very bullish tone to the market. And there we go. I got that first target filled. Now we're going to leave our stop down here. I decided to take 3 off at the highs just because we want to bank a little bit of profit, and we're looking for a little bit of an extended runner here. But because that extended runner might come with a little bit of slop, we are obviously still getting some signal resets in here. We want to give it a little bit of buffer space. So instead of moving our stop to break even here at 70.8, we're going to leave our stop down here at 69.9. Now if we add on the text and marker here, took 3 contracts off at 72, so we were filled long here at 70.8, 3 contracts off at 12, so we've already locked in 36 ticks of profit, and in reality we're only risking from our entry to our stop 9 ticks, so we're still going to be up 25 ticks on the trade, worst case, even if it does come back. But now at this point we are still expecting this price to push back up to new highs and continue this trend up that we've been seeing really all morning. So locked in 36 ticks so far, and we'll just paste that a few times there so we know that we got 3 contracts off at the first one this time. And now we're just looking for that final target back up at the highs. Now, if we do get that new high up there, we're looking at a 29-tick final target. So we're sitting on a pretty solid position right now, looking back to the upside. So this might take a little bit of time. We are starting to see a little bit of aggressiveness, but with the type of movement that we're seeing on a day like today, it could take 3 seconds. It could take, 3 hours. So we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll see how we end up on the trade. All right, folks, we're back. We're coming into our target. We're getting a little sloppy up at these highs here, so I moved my stop up a little bit closer. Now, we did come 1 tick away from 73.6 to 73.7, and normally I would just put my stop below, that reversal area there, but we've seen this a couple times already where we wick down 1 tick and then go right back up again. So I don't want to get stuck in kind of a whip out there, and that's exactly what happened again, actually 3 times back to back to back, and that's why you have to be careful about that kind of stuff. So right here, they pulled down 2 ticks and immediately went back up to a new high. Same thing there and same thing there. So you don't want to just put your stop right down here again because you're just going to get stopped out on a quick stop run and it'll move right back up and fill your target. And we want to avoid that kind of stuff. So instead of doing that, I moved my stop down below this previous swing low that we had here. Just an aggressive swing low. That was that fake out pullback there. And because, if we were to come back down and come crashing underneath that, then we know for sure that we're in a full-blown reversal and that I should be getting out. In this case, that was a good choice, and I'm really glad that we did that because we did push up and fill our target here at 73.7. So from our entry here to our final target, got another 29 ticks. So just a really nice trade. Pretty easy to read in terms of price action on a very aggressively up day on the Russell. So on days like this where, the clouds are almost at a 45-degree angle to the upside, they haven't stopped being green since this morning, you really don't want to be looking to counter trend this kind of day. These are the days that you just wait for those signal resets and hop right back on board again. So tallying up today's total, we had 12, 12, and 12, and then another 29 ticks to boot on that runner target for $650 on the trade, and an overall really good trade. So that's going to be today's trade. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade, and don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one. Bye.